Ready for action. Drop your weapons. Oof! I need a weapon. All right, men. Load your weapons. Heads up.
Yeah, I'm trying to get something out of that.
All right, men. Load your weapons.
How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. What's left of it. Sternly building up. The OBS capture device, as you see before you here.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
Changes scenes. It changes scenes. I can point that differently. Too much of this. Hey, what are you doing on this? See, this has different things. So, there's all kinds of stuff in the news today, but, you know, shoot. Hurricane Linda's coming up. It's category 1. But that's nothing. Nothing.
Trooper standing by.
Because it's like 1,600 miles away. It's gonna come down to tropical storm far, far away. And then there's gonna be pieces of it, so it might rain on us. Your sister's going, inventory, inventory. Here comes the storm. So I don't know what weather report she says. It just gets rambling on. I don't want to be rambling. Let's make these shorter. Come on.
Trooper reporting for duty.
Okay, it's Toastmaster Day, so I gotta get going.
All right, men. Load your weapons.
My bed. I had to brute myself, so anyhow. Yes,
Moving, Trooper.
oh god, I'm just a little off. Those birds, those nighttime birds. You want to hear what it listen? Yeah, I recorded a couple minutes of it. Ready? Anywhere from 2 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock in the morning, you might hear this out the window. Yeah. I usually don't let it get to me, so it's music to my ears. Also, COVID. Everyone's still panicky about COVID in Amityville. Keep the beaches open. It's COVID. Help me. The Delta virus is after. Oh, the Delta's coming to get me. Like that picture is watching Jaws. Anyhow, okay. Let's do this paper thingy. It's only a paper moon hung up in a cardboard sky. Zapadoo. I don't even read it. Union questions school safety. Oh, cause school is back in action. They gotta be teachers union. Yep, teachers union. So no, hey, not stay safe. Finally, just sticking up for them. Some schools are just going, hey, forget it. We're doing distance learning. Back to the Zoom classroom. Oh no, Johnny, quiet now. Mute. No disrupting the class there, huh? I don't know. Those work. I know Zoom, but it was like in the classroom. Oh, here's the thing in this one here. The big trial. The big trial. That's not Skylog. That's the guy's name, Skycap, who got shot, basically. And see, 100 miles. This big high-speed chase. The cars involved in all these crimes, which the people inside allegedly committed. And there's like the group of them. They're like really young teenagers, like in the 16-year-old side, and they're just mad gangsta, mafia style. I don't know. They're just too much Grand Theft Auto. I don't know, but they had guns. They home invasion. They purse snatched. All this kind of stuff. So they're on the high-speed chase, which ended in Waikiki. So the car's like in Waikiki. I think the others got out and they just like, damn it, I'm bolting. So they went, leaving the one guy in the car going, I think what might be happening here is, like, you know, if there's two perpetrators and they're running away from the police for escape and they evasion or whatever, and then they go different directions. Like, follow with him, follow me now, kappa. He goes this way, that guy goes that way, and you know they can't go both ways. And I think that's what's going on. See, he was gonna maneuver the car and speed off, but his friends were like out there, and he's gonna drive that way, so breaking up. So I'm thinking that's what's going on. But too late, man, in the commission of a crime, and that's what's going on. But the shooting happens right after they get out of the car, and they shot from behind and off to the side, and the car goes rolling forward into a ditch. Now, they shot a lot of bullets. Okay, so the guy was pretty much killed within a couple seconds. So, the car afterwards rolled forward into this gully ditch where it rested, bumped into a tree with dent, like if somebody rammed into a tree. So, why do I bring this all up? Well, because this is the last day of the inquest. What do you call those things? I don't know, it's right here. The kind of trial where they don't know if it's going to be a preliminary hearing. I think that's what just popped in my head. Preliminary hearing. So they're preliminary hearing. 2 weeks of preliminary hearing. 2 weeks of preliminary. Postmasters is coming up real soon. Preliminary. An adverb. Adjective? I don't know. Adjective. 2 weeks into the preliminary hearing of the O.J. Simpson trial, where I saw bloody glove over there, bloody glove over there. He's late for his date with a chauffeur named Park, with a judge named Tito, and his house renter, bungalow renter named Tito. Oh no, Tito, Park. What the? Lulu Fuku Fifi Fofo. He has a date with the airport and he's late. Just a minute, I'm in the shower. And right before that, the same park driver, he drives to the house and he's late, and he sees this big, large man, all black silhouette, because he's wearing all black silhouette of a large man go into the house. People, he was guilty, okay? Hands down, guilty. But in the court of law, you have to prove guilt. So in this one, this is like all pointing this guy guilty, but this preliminary hearing on the officers doing the shooting who are charged with murder, and the ones on the side, second-degree murder, because they're going ka-ching, attempted murder, because they're firing away. So, I don't want to know about it. You can't make me hear it. I have my freedoms. Don't make me think of it. No, it's real simple. Today is the last day of the preliminary hearing. Now, the officers will go to trial or not go to trial, and we'll know via the judge by the end of the day, which is cool. It's my sister. Inventory the kitchen. It's Toastmasters. Damn them. Shut the hell up. No, you're making my thing go all weird. Okay, so what happened? Look, I'm wasting all my time, and I don't have much time, Captain. Not enough deleting them crystals. The guys, officers, the whole thing is within the commission of a crime. And the prosecutor is stuff like that. The people are like, is the car presenting a danger to the officer? Is it in motion? Is the officer in front? The officer, it doesn't have to be He doesn't have to be in front of the car going, "Oh my God, it's coming at me." You know, if it's around, it basically is the car in motion. Because if it's at a full stop and they're going bam, 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 like, you know, fish in a bucket kind of thing, then legally they got premise to go forward. But there's two different camera footages, one showing them go forward, and plus here's my gig though on it, my 2 cents. It's not a spin. If the guy is in the car and it goes bam, 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 and he's past life, he's deceased, past life, now deceased, sitting in the driver's seat, and the car's rolling forward into the ditch, the car was going forward. Bam! Physics. Just saying. Anyways. Just saying, and now we have no more time for those. What other special stuff we have in? Oh my God, it's the Delta. Swim, Chrissy, swim. If you snooze, you lose. Okay, back in the day. Oh, scene change. What is this? Workers trek up and downhill on the east side of Polo Valley, transport sand and marble for the construction of Dawo Hassan Buddhist Temple in Hawaii, first Korean Buddhist temple in the United States. Oh, first Korean Buddhist temple in the United States, huh? Hey, man, he's special. 1982? 1982, not that long ago, eh? Actually, for millennials, that's 20 years before I was born, you old boomer, shut the... Look, the first Korean Buddhist temple in the United States. So there. And they're like, they're using the baskets, hauling rocks. It's hurling rocks and marble. I am devoted. Alright. I did not look at any of this except for sharing that stuff. Delta states rise and breakthrough. Oh shoot. Rise and breakthrough. That's like when you're already vaccinated and you catch it anyways, because a person with the Delta variant has like 1,000 times more viral. God. Oh my God. Booster shots are coming soon. Not just is it immune. Toastmasters. Immune compromised. Adjective hyphenated. Immune. Unique New York loves you. You love unique New York. Peter Piper picked a patch of... Peter was a pecker. Peter's a pecker. That's really good, Peter, you pecker. Pecker. Sports. I don't know, some little league thing. They win. Cosween. Oh, Sudoku. Okay. Marines fired naval strike missiles from Kauai. Oh yeah! Kauai has become missile launch site. Yeah, baby. College in the COVID. Because what? Are you worried about the COVID-19 surge overwhelming Hawaii's hospitals? 69% yes. That's all. 7% not yet. 7% no. 60% yes, I depend on hospital services. So mostly everybody, like 90%. This guy was having like heart attack symptoms. He calls his doctors. Doctor's like, go to the emergency room now. So he goes to the hospital now because he's having heart problems. They're like, sorry, we can't. This is a true story. Sorry, there's no room for you. Could you just sit on the curb for a while? We're busy with the protesting COVID people getting freaking infected. I protest. Oh my God, I can't breathe. Hey, where's the freaking thing, man? What's up, bro? That's not it. That's not it. Okay, I think we're... hello? That's not it. Goodbye. It's gotta be this one, okay? Gotta be. Oh, bring it back. Political cartoon. I don't know. Nowhere. Okay. Let me get one of these things. Like and subscribe. Marcus Dax is going down the tubes. We'll show Jake Paul who's boss. Or whatever his name is. Luke. Yeah, who said that? Those fancy pants multi-millionaires. Millions and millions of subscribers. Unvaccinated should guard against infection. I'm tired of hearing that. Case threatens Biden's reconciliation bill. Biden plunders weekend for U.S. blunders. So that's a total QGOP spin one. Afghan threatens as U.S. facade drops. There's people in Afghanistan that are like, get me out of here, fleeing Kabul. They're Afghans are trying to get out of there. Let me out of here. Demi, come visit me, Demi. Your mother plays basketball. Biden doesn't learn from U.S. mistakes in Iraq. I don't know. Biden's having him come back. They're putting it on Biden because he's in office now, so that it's time to blame the Democrats, make him weak. Because it's all about being reelected, all this stuff, and these people are just on board with it. Okay, I'll do this one. It's a QGOP spin, I can tell already. I'll read it. It was hard to believe. The front page featured the fish population at Anama Bay as the Taliban took over Kabul. It's like August 16th. Fewer fish. And they've been doing the Kabul thing for weeks. We value your opinion. Leaving Afghanistan is justified. I'll try to do the JFK one. JFK accent. It is how we leave, Mr. President. No, Mr. President. No leader could be proven more inept. A controlled retreat based on... No, forget it. It's whatever. A controlled retreat based on the Taliban meeting the conditions that they agreed to but failed in doing should have stopped the withdrawal process, as any intelligent person would recognize. On the other hand, if you're just going, the whole kit and caboodle's a big snafu from the beginning. It's way too long. It has no exit plan in the first place. Now, America's diplomatic authority has been weakened for years to come as a reliability put into question, and the Afghan people who helped us are destined for slaughter. Welcome to the new and improved Taliban. President Joe Biden is a failure and a disgrace. He should resign. No, it doesn't say that. To say he will not pass the problem is on to. To say he will not pass the problem on is a laugh. He has guaranteed this problem will be passed on to the next president and perhaps the one after that. And I don't think this was his problem in the first place. I don't get it. Let's see what the second one. President Joe Biden failed to learn the right lesson to serve as president. See, they're trying to put it on him because he was vice president under Barry in high school. Barry, stop trying to be friends with everybody. Obama withdrew American forces from Iraq. Shortly after that, the radical Islamic routed the Iraqi army and seized much of the country. The United States was forced to... Okay, enough. I'm going to wrap this up because the time is short. Time is precious. Here's the scoop. Take it from political science. When you go into other countries trying to be world police, and there's like total resistance because the cultures are actually totally different. We're talking Christianity and Muslim, and it's radical Muslim, and they want definite territory. They want to establish an independent caliphate. So it's not going to end. They're going to fight to the death. These are the guys that blow themselves up, okay? Our soldiers don't blow themselves up. Thank you. Now, when an exit, I don't care what strategy you use, when an exit is done, It leaves a vacuum unless you leave troops in place. That's why it's the Imperial States of America, because we're like an empire with our military bases all over the world. Not to be too critical, but the military is really big because people in the past, using the presidential powers that come with being in some type of war conflict, they keep using the military to go all over the world and be the world police. But when you come out of there, it's going to fill in with somebody else as the opposing team. Unless you leave somebody there. So what are we going to do? Occupy Iraq? Occupy whatever else, Syria? And then after a while you can go there with the new Syrian Disneyland. It just doesn't work. If they can't get on their own feet, then it's going to fall to a next regime. And that's the way those countries go, because that's the way politics is in warfare. They're taking over. It's the old divide. It's the old warfare. Conquer. And they're trying to say diplomacy. That's silly. And right now they're just blaming stuff to get reelected. Oh, and now this is too late. Sorry. Anyways, okay, already. Gotta go. So go. Aloha. I said aloha. You can go.